Everyone says you've got potential. Potential to build a business, potential to get jacked, potential to turn your life around. But here's the truth that no one wants to hear. Potential doesn't pay your rent. Potential doesn't get you clients. Potential doesn't build your legacy. Only results do. You see, I used to hide behind potential. I was the guy with the vision boards taped to the walls. The Pinterest dream houses saved on my phone. The Lamborghini screenshots as my lock screen and wallpaper. I was the guy with the notebooks full of plans and someday goals. But my bank account still said $17. My body still looked soft, like a sack of oatmeal. My daily actions just didn't match my ambitions. People would tell me, bro, you're going to make it. You've got what it takes. You've got the skills. You've got the talent. You've got it. For a while it felt good, not going to lie. Until months passed and nothing changed. Until I realized you don't get rewarded for what you could do, but you get rewarded for what you actually do. There's a difference. So, if you're sitting there right now, you're feeling like you're just meant for more, you're meant for more. It's time to get brutally honest. Are you building or are you bullshitting? Because no one's coming to give you permission. No one's going to hand it to you on a silver platter. No one's going to give you the life that you kept daydreaming about. It's just you versus you now. And if you're ready to stop talking about it and actually be about it, my calendar's open. Book a free call. Links in the description below. Let's get you guys building. Let's rebuild properly. Right? Because look, when I finally got serious about rebuilding, well, firstly, I had to change the way that I moved through each day. It wasn't enough to just want it. It wasn't enough to feel motivated. I needed systems. Simple ones. So look, here's exactly what helped me go from potential to progress. First thing, I started tracking actions, not intentions. So like every night before bed, I'd grab a cheap, $10 whiteboard from Kmart, write down tomorrow's 3 non-negotiables. Simple, clear tasks, just like train at 10 a.m. or 7 a.m., depending on what I was training for. No negotiation though. Walk 10,000 steps while listening to an educational podcast. Film and post one short form piece of content, Look, it sounds basic, but that's what moves the needle. You see, if it's not scheduled, it doesn't exist. Second thing, I started measuring outcomes, not effort. Before I tell myself, I worked so hard today, I got a lot of shit done. But what did I actually finish? So I flipped the game. I filmed and uploaded an Instagram reel, YouTube video, done. Hit my 80 grams of protein for the day, done. Reach out to 5 leads, done. No more busy work, no more participation trophies. You either hit the mission or you don't. And if you need somewhere to start, pick up Atomic Habits by James Clear. That book shifted my entire approach to daily execution. Third thing, I started winning the morning. Because if you lose the morning, well, then you end up chasing the rest of the day. You chase your tail. It's better to keep up than to catch up. So here's my simple framework. 10 minutes. Sunlight first thing in the morning. Movement. Even just a short walk or a gym session, just get the body moving. Cold shower. Lock in discipline. 0 social media until after the work is done. Right? You see, you don't need a crazy morning routine. You just need one that stacks wins early, so the day flows from a potential and position of strength. And here's the truth, right? Potential is a drug. that shit's addictive as fuck. It gets you high on dope, but it keeps you broke in reality. Dreams without deadlines, they become distractions. Plans without execution, they become regrets. At some point, you have to make a decision. Are you chasing dopamine or are you chasing discipline? Because discipline is what cashes out your potential into real results, right? Look, it's easy to post motivational quotes, easy to journal about your dream life. It's easy to plan, it's all the easy shit. But it's even harder to execute. At some point, you have to move past the dopamine hits of dreaming and into the discipline of doing. Because, again, no one cares about your potential, only your proof. Whether it's the body, the bank account, the daily actions that no one sees but you. Build it, earn it, live it. Let's get it. Now, if this hit, drop a like, comment below on what you think you want me to cover next. And, if there's anyone, maybe a brother, that you feel could, maybe use a bit of a reality check, well, send it to them. And, when you're ready to stop being just the guy with potential and start being the man with proof, you know where to find me. So let's build. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's conquer. And I'll see you guys in the next video.